Hello and welcome, Libra. Cosmic Balancer. Harmony begins within. Spirit says, weigh not the world's judgments. Find equilibrium in your own soul, and all relationships will realign. So let's take a deeper look at what else Spirit wants you to know when it comes to your situation, Cosmic Balancer. And this is for Libra in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, starting with the most important to the least. So let's find out more about what Spirit wants you to be aware of at this time. Oh, I love this. Okay. Yeah, we got something rare and unique going on here. So trust something here, especially when it comes to the unseen realms and what's developing, because you have come to a place of owning and embracing your own divine sovereignty. Sovereignty. Okay, so you are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. And this is what you're detaching from. You're detaching from that darkness that may try to lure you back in. Go beyond the ordinary and become legendary. That's exactly what I see. And there is another card that wants to come out with this unicorn, this infinite possibilities. There may be a strong thing about a beloved here too. So just take that if it resonates. But, we'll get more. And I wouldn't be surprised just because we're getting a message from the romance cards right now with this. So let's see. We do have children. Okay, so it is lining up. Libra. Okay, Libra, you need to continue and trust here. You're moving beyond some type of veil that may have been restricting for you, but it was on purpose in a way where it's only helping you sharpen your own awareness and ability to discern here. So Spirit is saying, yes, there may be this need to embrace that childlike energy within yourself, that innocence, and possibly engage with another that is coming from a place of lightheartedness, gentleness, and yes, innocence, because we do have the children's card here. And for some of you, not all of you, because this is a general reading, but if you have children, that may be a factor right now, okay? And so there's something that children are affecting your love life, but there is there's something that is signature with this true love. And I feel the signature with this energy is something that is very free, innocent, comfortable, energetic, but not to the point where you lose energy. It's energetic in a place where you gain energy. So this is how you're going to know how close you are getting to some type of beautiful reward here, especially when it comes to love, fulfillment, love of what you do for work for a lot of you. And yes, a combination of both, your love life and work, or your projects or your finances, whatever is important in the material world here. But Spirit is saying, the other thing that's going on too is work and money. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. You need to continue to trust. The situation is calling you to have faith. Now, what I see, Libra, is Spirit and your ancestors and the angelic realm is trying to point something out here, trying to guide you into relaxing more, carving out time to engage with this very light and innocent energy, making room to nurture something brand new that you might be attending to now, but we may need to make more room for it, or you need to make room because something new is developing. And so we've got some type of, young energy that we want to tend to, because it falls along the lines of some type of true love. And what I see is this type of love and fulfillment will not throw you off balance. In fact, it's going to enhance your ability to be productive in the most important areas of your life. You will feel like you're getting a second chance at something that is really important and dear to your heart. So continue to trust. The situation is calling you to have faith. You know, there's something that is not ordinary going on with your situation. And that's something that you need to be sensitive to and have patience with and be grateful for. Because this is something that is rewarding. Not a trick, not something misleading. I guess that's the same thing as a trick. But anyhow, we got forgiving and learning. We're getting some type of, wisdom with a new life force, a new life energy that you have birthed or you are birthing right now currently. So I definitely get Empress energy, Libra. And with Empress, that the Empress is associated with, your zodiac sign, Libra and Taurus. It's the Venus of love here. The things that you value. So this is what I feel is really important here. And so you may want to check your Venus sign as well if you do know it and listen to that message, okay? But there is something that Spirit is saying that you are currently doing or that you are being guided to do in a very graceful way. So don't worry. You are releasing the need to relearn things that were super challenging. Because yes, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, more fulfillment, more joy, more freedom. You're getting a sense of a second chance at something or a chance to do something so much more significant, divine, and better. It just feels like it's a lot more synchronistic and aligned and in order. Because yes, we've been tending to managing things. I would encourage you to nurture the inner child within you, Libra. I feel that it's not just you. I feel Spirit is really encouraging the collective right now, regardless, to embrace lightness, okay? The world is becoming too much for not just you, for everyone. And it's okay. This is where we find our balance, though. This is where we reach out to that part of us that we need to feel more secure, more grounded, more rooted. So let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. If something, okay, wow, I was just going to say this. You just heard me say this. Okay, if something, I was saying that before this came out. It's only interesting because my body is picking up on this. If something feels sore, you're healing from this. Yes, the sore may be there, but it's lightening, or you'll be able to see it. It's like when we get scarred in life, right? We get scarred. This 10 of feathers is a scar in life. Maybe the scar still is there, but the wound has healed and transformed into beauty. This is what you're doing here with this forgiving and learning. You're recovering, you're transforming. Especially from a situation that I feel maybe it brought you down to your knees. Sometimes it happens like that too, Libra. Sometimes we have to get to the root of something here. And I feel that you're doing exactly that, or you're going to notice something here very clear. So 10 of Swords is overcoming and completing a difficult situation here. One that you did not prepare to happen. One you did not see coming your way. One that felt maybe like a betrayal. Let's get more about this 10 of Swords. This is a card of painful endings. So we have air sign coming through. Let's get more. What's important for Libra to know about the 10 of feathers? Oh, it's just perfect. It's just so perfect. Oh, we're talking about completion, which is the 10 of feathers. Ace of feathers is the brand new beginning. It's going back to the start, which is that forgiving and learning. If you felt like you've gone through a, what I would say, emotional firestorm, it's only the process of refinement. And you have refined, or you are currently refining yourself into a place of some type of victory, some type of honor, respect, and truth. So Ace of Feathers is the Ace of Swords. We have mental clarity. We have a strong foundation. And this is exactly what we're talking about. Having something where we have realized and we see things with true eyes. And there may be important conversations going on here in the near future. So don't hesitate to communicate clearly here, because I feel that there's going to be a conversation that is heartfelt, grounded, but also reasonable, okay? Because we're finding this place of symphony with ourself and another. So let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Assertive. I just get more air sign coming. I feel like this card wants to show itself too. Authentic. This is more like that Ace of Feathers, this trust and forgiving. You're rising up. You're realizing how strong and powerful you are. So in silence, you do find your power. You're claiming or reclaiming your leadership role, taking action when it comes to seeing the truth, right? When it comes to recovery, when it comes to transformation or embracing that. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Cougar, this assertive energy is definitely King or Queen of Swords. Reach out to your, which is, you, in your more mature, masterful state, feeling accomplished about something. So reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. And remember, we're talking about that, something rare with this unicorn spirit here. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. This breaking free from others' expectation is part of this rising up here. What I can see is a situation where you actually may have broken free from an old sense of tribe or community or friends, family, something like that. And you're doing something here when it comes to not engaging with situations or people, whether it's bound by blood, contracts, no, whatever. You're not going to settle for less than what you know is genuine for you, your mind, your heart, your spirit. So yes, you are creating, if you don't have it yet, you are creating and attracting a very genuine relationship with yourself, with spirit, and with another or others here. So the more that you continue to stand in this place of truth and authenticity, the more attractive you become. And spirit is absolutely showing you what's real. You've got to pay attention. This harmony isn't outside of you. It is inside, outside, it's inside of you. Some type of subtle realignment is setting your future straight. And you are calling in a soulmate, see? Authenticity, genuine souls here that you feel good around. You don't have to feel like you're alone in something. So call in your soulmate or mates. What feels good for you? Friends, family, new family, lover. Pray. You have been, I know. So your prayers, your affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. Let's get a little bit more about calling in your soulmate. We got to make room though. Libra, I feel this has been in your energy for a while. Got to make room somewhere here in your schedule. tending, maybe worry for some of you guys. Worry less, trust more. Let's see about this calling in your soulmate. I feel you're going to get real sharp on your boundaries here, really defining, refining, establishing, enforcing your boundaries. I mean, whatever you got to do, you're figuring it out. With work, projects, hobbies, people, other, whatever you got going on, spirit. 6 of acorns, my goodness. Soul recognition, victory, attractiveness. Now, there may be something here too with you or another where, we have some type of power and influence. There's, this elk to me is just really signifying this energy of thriving, someone who is doing things in a noble and productive and disciplined, but yet inspiring way here. But we do have success. We have triumph. You're getting that twice actually with the Ace of Feathers, which is Ace of Swords, 6 of Acorns, 6 of Wands. We got fire sign coming through. It's bringing you together. It's like with this 6 of Wands, you notice this elk is like standing by themselves. They're to be seen. We see you. That's what it is. This is this energy. I see you, you see me. And I do get this air of success too. So we got water. I also pick up water sign. Oh, look at that card. Let's see what in the world. Oh my God, this is why this card was doing that little funny thing. Look, this, release your ex. Now, this angel is holding a contract, right? The time has come to clear your energy. You don't have to, continue something that you don't want to continue. Here we are releasing our ex energies, expectations, the cords here, right? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love, more fulfillment, more energy in the present moment. The scales are tipping for you. You just got to choose yourself here. You don't have to hang on to something old here. Remember, this right here is a subtle realignment that sets the future straight for you. And this will bring that outer balance that you're seeking. Now, some of you, this doesn't necessarily have to be a person. I mean, think about something that you've signed up for that's just, it's giving you, it's all consuming. I feel like it's all we can think about. Renegotiate, rewrite that contract, that schedule, that story now, if you haven't. And the other thing is this new opportunity here, this soulmate, this energy here that you're unifying with, coming together, the more this X energy lingers, the more distance you're going to feel here too. And they may even pick up on the subtle energy. So there's something important here that's going on, because you might even be feeling the energetic cords that are not necessarily you, but, your past trying to, connect with your energy. And here you are being assertive here. In silence, you find your power. You claim your leadership role, taking action by releasing that. What else? 2 of Cups, 2 of Shells. Oh my gosh. Love, soulmate, trust. Don't give up on love. Don't give up on a type of union with yourself, with another, or others. Because, with the 2 of Shells, it doesn't mean things are perfect. Nothing is perfect, right? I mean, come on. Let's just get that idea out of our head. Let's have freedom with that. Let's have freedom to have messes, to make mistakes in life and in love. It's because it's going to happen. But what we can count on is, not giving up, not being afraid, being open. So yes, we have some type of true love that you're aligning with. A beautiful union, a beautiful harmony. More water signs coming through here. So release your eggs. The shaman, we got Taurus coming through. This is the Hierophant. Divine wisdom, spiritual power. Eagle. Detach yourself from some type of unwanted energies here. Spirit is saying focus. What is Spirit trying to get Libra to focus on? What is Spirit trying to get Libra to focus on here? And also be willing to learn the way of the land if you find yourself in a new territory. Look at these birds coming out. My goodness, we got the owl and, eagle, doves. Okay, owl magic. So what is, yeah, Spirit is telling you there's something here. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. See, that's what it is. This is that X here. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright, and heaven is telling you this. I mean, you're backed by some type of higher power here, spiritual power, but this is also you. You own this spiritual power. You own this magic. When we have to own these gifts, did it say that it's going to be wonderful? No, because that means that we also get to see the ugly side of things that maybe we just don't want to, but we have to in order to navigate your soul to things that are in harmony and aligned with you. Because there's something that has been, unveiled here, or it will, especially when it comes to some type of, energy that is around you that really, I feel, is not warranted to even be in your field. So let's continue and see what else. Queen of Acorns, I love it. Passion and creativity. There was something at the beginning that Spirit was saying, okay, cosmic balancer, harmony begins within, weighing out the world's judgments. This is it. Find equilibrium in your own soul, and all relationships will realign. All relationships. The relationship you have with yourself too. Your confidence here. Because the Queen of Acorns, whether you're male or female, does not or has come to a place, because the Queen of Acorns is like unstoppable. But this is someone who has achieved a level of mastery where we don't care about what the world's judgments are. We don't care if people don't like us either, because we know that we're doing something powerful, inspiring, yes, and maybe even spiritual, because I do see something that may be strong and spiritual here that you're meant to really embrace, some type of respect and spiritual authority, or coming into that, or maybe you have that for someone. So you are being shown the way. Either way, you're being shown the way. Yes, we go through things that makes us, question ourselves. And confidence doesn't happen just automatically. It happens over time, over experience. But allow your passion and creativity to be the forefront right now. If something that you want isn't here just quite yet, focus on something here where you are made for. You're born for this. And there is something very attractive with you, your energy, and someone that I feel you're attracting, a soulmate of yours. They may carry a lot of fire sign in their chart too. What else? Light doesn't chase, it reveals. Oh gosh, this is it. This is the truth. This is what it is you're their karma. Okay, remember I was talking about these energetic ties and cords, releasing that X energy or people, whatever. An X situation, I mean, whatever. Because you don't chase. You had to be a revealer. You had to be someone's teacher. This is the shaman. This is the owl magic. I told you, it's like, what did I say? Sometimes it's not like, oh, we come in going, oh, this is going to be wonderful. Sometimes it's like easier just to be ignorant to your spiritual gifts. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the way. That's not the way. That's not being genuine to yourself and your soul. So we don't do that. We don't play that game. But what we do play is the right game, the right karma. You had to reveal something here to teach someone something. And that time has run its course. And you're okay. You have lifted yourself up. You didn't do what you okay, it's like you stopped yourself from accessing a place, a portal, a dimension, a reality that you aren't meant to go into. Because it's only going to stunt your growth. It will only stagnate your good fortune and what's meant for you. It will keep the equilibrium, that equilibrium, the balance, the scales going this way and this way, like wibble wobble, wibble wobble, wibble wobble. It doesn't know what the hell to do. Your light is powerful. It reveals things that aren't so easy. And again, this is also connected to Ace of Swords, truth, victory, maybe some type of judgment, but not in the way where it's a label, a judgment that's coming from a place of witnessing, what we do, what we think, what we believe, our actions, our behaviors, what happens when we act on those and what we receive back, or what you notice this in others too. There's a lot of power in observing here. What else? And you're not having to wait for any type of approval. That's got Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is telling you, Libra, you do not have to wait for approval. It's already here. Keeper of secrets. You have divine secrets, the shaman, divine wisdom. You have been entrusted by a higher realm to keep things sacred. And if it means that we have to disengage, detach from others' expectation or even the world or family, then that's what we need to do in order to keep something pure. You may also be one that has been entrusted to keep secrets of others too, that may be, not so easy for another soul to carry on their own. But somehow, some way, you've got this ability to decode things, Libra. This is why I love your energy so much too. You got an ability to decode. This is that owl. That's that magic here. So take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. So remember the thing that I was asking Spirit for you, like what is something that Libra needs to not be distracted by, because detached from. It's detached from some type of like deception that maybe others try to weave around them or get you to believe, something like that, get you to believe. Maybe it's a role that you once played at a time, but now you know that you have risen. You don't need to play something that doesn't feel genuine or authentic to you. So trust your knowing. You see other secrets and keep them sacred. And we need more of that. So that is a blessing. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Because Spirit speaks in silence more loud and clear than out in the noisy world and distractions and people's opinions. That's the truth. And I know you know that too. So let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Reality is bending. The merge begins. See, you birthed something here. This is what that children's card is all about. You birthed true love within yourself, first and foremost. Otherwise, this would not line up to you. Now you're figuring out. See, I just feel like this is the scales here with you. Now we're figuring out balance between finances, relationships, your work, your projects, your studies, your growth, whatever is important to you. And this is what's helping align and merge something new. Because this is a card of wisdom. Here you are, solid with yourself, because you have this awareness. You're watching them and observing this reality, and you're keeping this secret to yourself. There's a lot of power with that too. Okay, let's continue and see what else for you. Not surprised, not surprised. Ten of Feathers. We talked about this Ten of Feathers as a card of transformation, of endings, painful endings for some, but yes, ancestral karma cleared. Keep it up. You broke some type of karmic pattern, some type of cyclical thing. And this is why you've released this X type of energy. This is why you're rising up. You're experiencing something new. And I was saying something about learning the lay of the land, because you are doing something that the ancestors haven't been able to do. They're cheering you on, of course. They're rooting you on. They're saying, you know what, Libra, I'm sorry you had to take on our crap, our belief in unworthiness or having to overdo things or people please or whatever it is. But you broke it. You saw it. And when you rise up, that may mean that you have to rise alone most of the time. But that's where the beauty happens. That's where your true alignment happens. Remember, Spirit speaks in silence, not in loud and crowd-filled places. Take time to honor those experiences and those old contracts and thank them for what they were. And now we get to choose and create and rewrite new contracts, new promises. Because you are in a territory that the ancestors have yet been able to go into. So here you are healing their dreams and visions that they weren't able to fulfill. What else? So see, you're being recognized. That Six of Acorns is saying that you're being recognized, not just by others, but by the unseen. Born of spirit, tried by fire. I told you, you've been tried by fire. What did I say about the Queen of Acorns? Whether you're king or queen. Unstoppable. Made of fire. Fireproof. Because the fire, when we feel the fire, when the Queen of Acorns feels that fire, and this is an energy that you're carrying because it's been passed down to you. You've transmuted some type of old ancestral energy, but you're using it in a wiser way. But when the Queen of Wands feels that she has gone through fire, she or he will use that fire to refine and become a better version of themselves, a vision, a dream. Again, something unstoppable. You endure because Spirit sees and watches you. And Spirit is enduring this with you. Your breakdown is becoming your breakthrough. I told you. I already said this with the Ace of Feathers. It's a clean cut. It's clear. It's clean. This is the breakthrough. A hopeless situation turns into one of miracles for you. What's meant for you won't close. It's just not where you thought it was for some of you. But you've accessed a new line of communication here, new frequencies. Remember, you're in a territory that is unfamiliar to your soul. But yet your soul has been activated to break this karmic pattern. So your soul has the ability to navigate, to figure it out. What else? Protected, guided, move boldly. Again with the Queen of Wands. Whether you're male or female, I told you, unstoppable. Breathing fire in places where people may need fire for themselves. Spirit says move boldly. You are guided. You are protected. I mean, you can see that with the shaman coming out here. Divine wisdom, spiritual power. Move boldly. Ooh, and we even had that card of assertiveness here. So let's get a little bit more about where you should move boldly here. How about that? Get a little bit more about where you should move boldly. And I could see some of you Libras, there could be, you've dealt with separation, divorce, or something like that for some of you. You know, a divided family, children, maybe got some support payment issue, all that, all that stuff, right? It's gonna be fine. All right, let's continue and see a little bit more about where you should be moving forward here. I mean, it could be just finding your sacred place here. Yeah, you got to find your sacred place. See, yes, you are needing to move forward in a place where you aren't distracted by energies, period. Because look at this, you're syncing with your sacred design. Your soul's design. Your soul is blossoming the way it's meant to. And you're also inviting the angels to quiet your mind and protect your peace. I mean, look at that, protected, guided, move boldly to protect you, your peace. I mean, we have to protect our peace of mind here. It is important. This is that inner shift that brings tremendous blessings on your outer world. It's not looking for it on the outside. And that's where not all of you, but some people get stuck in that because it's the old way. You know, do this, do this, do this. No, sometimes that works. Yes, that's great, but it's not for everyone. Yours is different. Yours is look, we're going beyond the ordinary, becoming legendary. How many people do you know can honestly say, oh, Libra, I feel that I'm in my life's purpose. I feel that I'm synced in with my sacred design. Not too many. I guarantee it. Not too many. Not too many. You were chosen to lead by heaven. You were chosen to lead. You were meant to be born here. Trust your power. Queen of Wands or Queen of Acorns, same thing. A born leader. Don't question your value, your abilities, your confidence to do what you need to do. Change what you need to change. Embrace what you want to embrace. Very powerful energy talking about chosen to lead, trust your power. You do need a lot more extra time to recharge your batteries. I know a lot of you may already know that, but this is a reminder that you do require more solitude time than most because you are a messenger of spirit. And when you are a messenger or an energy that is tethered to spirit, we have to be in that silence. But you are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Whatever is going on, legally or not, right? Because karma always comes and shows itself. We are doing things of integrity and it will always land back to you in a place that's favorable. So cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Oh my goodness, look at this. You can't make this up. Look at this. Shaman card came out. You walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. It's about observing. It's not about being passive. You are being passive in a way that's utilizing spiritual strength, dignity, and something else like spiritual eyes here. So like, yes, a sense of being vigilant in all the right areas though. Squirrel, always prepared. Move, yeah, protected, guided, move forward or move boldly here. You are an expert of hard work and hard play. See, we're finding that nice place of, it's like you're recalibrating things to find that balance. And just remember, Libra, that yes, something may have left a sore on you, maybe a sore on your heart, but your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. And Spirit is saying you will not be denied of some type of good fulfillment, or, for some of you, if you're already involved, things are gonna be fine. You're gonna find that balance again. So don't let life's distractions take you off course. Remember, oh my goodness. We got to figure out the life's distractions. Make plan for the future and life will give you all you need. And that could be that we're just not planning for the future because we're just feeling a little uncomfortable because energetically and in a subtle way, unconsciously, you've broken something that, again, you're in a new territory here. But this is a subtle shift that you're doing again that creates those beautiful outer blessings because you're guided to, you were chosen to lead. You do need to be careful though. The distractions or something that we might feel too enmeshed in or by can turn into something toxic, and it could sabotage something here or just make you not feel so good. Let's get more about be aware the situation is turning toxic. Your future fortune is poetic. So there's something going on where Spirit is saying, quit questioning yourself for some of you. It's going to work out in a way that is just so beautifully synchronistic and poetic. It'll just feel like it's not only feels like justice, you get to be the witness of some type of divine karmic balance in your life. What else? Three of Feathers. Oh my God, that's that. This is a heartbreak card. This is what you're healing from. This is some type of karma that you're clearing, release and recovery. See, your future fortune is poetic. You do need to honor that you are healing though, right? And Spirit is showing you what's real. So just pay attention because these decisions that you're making or realizing is shaping your destiny, your new destiny, new soulmate, new love, new treasures. I mean, whatever it is. Let's continue and see what else. This one came out a little weird. This is actually a really good card too. So we might be, we might not feel like it's going to happen, but the components are here. We just need to sit in this silent perfection. You sit in your own silence here because Spirit wants you to witness that you have been unfolding in your own silent perfection. Remember, because you're sinking in with your sacred design. We have stability, we have attainment, we have great wealth. This is a card of legacy here too, and that's coming out strong about this legacy because this 10 of Crystals is the 10 of Pentacles. So there is something here that's long lasting, an abundant situation here to feel secure about. But let's get a little bit more about this because it came out a little bit kind of, like an obstacle. Let's get more about the 10 of Crystals here for Libra. Let it go. It's already unfolding. It's because you're trying to figure out the outcome. There's nothing missing. It's all, see, remember the reality is bending. The merge has already begun. So Spirit is saying, quit trying to figure out the outcome. You're going to be secure with something here. Just let it happen. It's already unfolding. You don't need to try to figure it out. But what you do have to be aware of is being prepared right now in this moment. Be prepared to be cheerful. Know that you are a blessing. Remove those distractions that are trying to be on your track here. Pay attention. Visions and dreams carry Spirit's voice. See? Through those times of solitude and being solitary really are worth it. You do get dreams. You do see visions. They carry Spirit's voice. So you got to pay attention to what's appearing. And I would say if there's something that's repeating in your dream, or maybe even an old ex soulmate here, or whatever, soulmates, it could be friends, a lover, whatever, family, you know, they may just be, it could just be a sign that you need to create a strong energetic field, a spiritual protection and armor, you know, and tell these energies, they're not allowed to bombard you in any time, space, or reality, right? In dream state, because they feel you pulling away. And so it's more than likely that they're coming through dreams too. So if things are, you're seeing reoccurring patterns, you have the power to change it. But yes, you're also getting some type of prophecy. You're absolutely getting prophecy here. Okay, now that is it for those. And before we end the reading, we're going to find out what is your next major fortune. Because we know your future fortune is poetic. Oh my goodness. And an important thing is you let go of that ancestral pattern here, whether you realize it or not. And so you've done the hardest work. Now let it unfold. What is Libra's? Okay, support is going to come from every direction. So it could be money. It could be a friend. It could be some type of advancement here in technology, communication, your health. Let's get a little bit more about your next future fortune here. It's going to give you the relief. Okay, so support's going to come here. Your next future fortune is, you know, the ability to allow your soul to rest because you know you are provided for and you feel good, you feel comfortable. That's a blessing. That is a great fortune to look forward to. So I hope that this was helpful for you. Love and light.